Hi guys, welcome to today's video. This is Lynn from Live, Laugh, Learn. Today we're going to talk about Ho'oponopono. I've got some notes here that I want to go through to make sure that I give you the correct information. Now, when it comes to learning to forgiveness of others, it turns out we can learn a lot from the ancient indigenous people, such as those who inhabited Hawaii before the coming of Westerners. They understood basically at a gut level that resentment against others hurts us more than anything else because of our refusal to forgive. Hawaiian forgiveness Ho'oponopono is basically a Hawaiian forgiveness process. It allows us to basically create new connections and rejuvenated relationships. Because really, how can anyone feel good about themselves in their own life when they walk around stewing over, being wronged by somebody? In regards to Joe Vitale, he wrote a book called Zero Limits, which is on Ho'oponopono. Basically, it's got some. He did it in conjunction with Hugh Len, who co-authored the book with him, and basically it's about a zero state. So it's where we have zero limits, no memories, no identity, nothing but the divine. Now, to reach this state, which Len called self-identity through Ho'oponopono, includes using the mantra, which is, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. It's based on taking 100% responsibility, taking responsibility for everyone's actions, not only just one's own. If one would take complete responsibility for one's life, then everything one sees, hears, tastes, touches, or in any way experiences would be one's responsibility because it is one's life. The problem would not be with our external reality, it would be within ourselves. Total responsibility, according to Hugh Len, advocates that everything exists as a projection from inside the human being. And if you think about that in terms of what Neville Goddard says in regards to everything is us pushed out, so we've pushed everything out, that's the exact same thing. So everything exists as a projection from inside the human being. So it's from us pushed out. I think that's really, really interesting. In regards to the origins of the technique, so Ho'oponopono is an ancient Hawaiian practice. It's a forgiveness and reconciliation. Traditionally, it was practiced by family members for a person who was physically ill, as it was thought that it was guilt over past mistakes that they'd made, and that the person had committed them basically would be sick. So, if you were feeling guilt over something, that guilt would actually make you sick. Modern researchers have found that the applications of Ho'oponopono can have far-reaching effects and can be used in any situation, problem, issue, relationships or concerns simply by using your intention and attention to the 4 key mantras of healing for all relationships, abundance and prosperity in all areas of your life. Now, it's broken down into, like I said, you say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So that's the mantra. But it's basically, when you're saying, I'm sorry, that's repentance. So you basically, you're sorry for everything in your mind. So even if it seems to be outside of you, and once you accept that, it's a natural feeling of I'm sorry. So like if you, I guess for things like a great exercise is to choose something that you've caused yourself. So whether that be overweight, addictions to nicotine, alcohol or substances, if you have any anger or self-esteem issues, any health problems, start there and say, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. So it's all about saying it to yourself, and it's more powerful to say it clearly when you realise it and you're taking responsibility for any issue in your life that you feel remorse that may cause, that your consciousness has allowed, all right? And then the next part is forgive me. So we've gone, I'm sorry, which is repentance. Forgive me is asking for forgiveness. So don't worry about who you're asking, you just ask, all right? So, and you say it over and over, meaning it. Remember your remorse from step 1, and then step 2 is you're asking to be forgiven. Step 3 is gratitude. So you're saying thank you. Again, it doesn't really matter who or what you're thanking. Thank your body for all it does for you. Thank yourself for being the best you can be. Thank God. Thank the universe. Thank whatever it was that that just forgave you. Just keep saying thank you. All right. And then you say the fourth part is I love you. So again, it's I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, and I love you. And it can also be step 1, of course, I love you. But for this mantra, it's I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And it's said over and over and over again. You say it to your body, you say it to God, you say it to the universe, you say I love you, I love the air I breathe, I love the house that shelters me, I love all my challenges, I love you, and mean it. And there's nothing more powerful than love. So there's a few videos I've noticed on YouTube. If you wanted to, you could actually listen to someone saying the mantra over and over. It's actually really, really, really quite powerful. It's a powerful forgiveness tool for forgiving yourself and for forgiving others. Let's face it, a lot of people do things to us that we do harbour resentment, and we may need to forgive. So it's a really, really good process, the Ho'oponopono. And just purely saying it, actually, it does bring some sort of calmness to you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. And you say it over and over. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Comment down below, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And make that a mantra that you use in order to forgive yourself for anything that you may have done to yourself over the years. Let's face it, we've all done things that we need to forgive ourselves for, and let that go so that you can create new connections and new experiences, and let the past go, past mistakes and errors go. Okay, thanks for joining, people. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video on Ho'oponopono. Like I said, it's an ancient Hawaiian tradition, and I really, really like it. Anyway, thanks guys, bye.